That was clever going onto the knee. Get that fucking floor work. What's going on, movers and groovers? Welcome to Emeroy TV, the place to move, groove, and grow. I hope you're doing amazing this evening, morning, afternoon. I don't know when you're watching this, but I hope you're doing well. If it's your first time here, welcome. If it's your second, third, fourth, fifth, millionth time here, I appreciate you guys watching the content. And I hope you guys are enjoying some of the other content that I share outside of the K-pop videos. Anyways, if it's your first time here and you don't know who I am, I'm not TikTok famous or Instagram famous, but I have been dancing for over 20 years, teaching, choreographing, and directing for over 15. Started my whole, I started dancing when I was 8. I don't have any footage of that, so I can't really show B-roll of that. But I did start my competitive dance journey like in the early, mid-2000s. Co-founded a competitive hip-hop dance crew called Family Business back in 2004. Toured with a professional hip-hop theater company called Antics. Worked with organizations such as Culture Shock, Mixed Elements, and Moving On Up Productions. And I currently direct a hip-hop entertainment company called Temper Tantrum. That's a lot, but yeah, make sure you go check out their channel because they also do dance reactions as well as a group, as a company. So I think that you guys might enjoy that. So it's not just me, but my company as well. So again, this is for you, the first timers here. And if you're wondering why these reaction videos are so long, it's a 3-part process. Part 1's essentially my first impressions of the video. I'm kind of just reacting to it. Like a lot of this content, it's my first time watching it, so I have no idea what the end product is. I don't know what the directors are going for, the dancers are going for. Everything is the first time watching it. So this is essentially part 1 is essentially you getting to see me react to the video for the very first time, and I'm calling out the action, as I'm commenting, very much like a sports commentator. For those of you guys watch sports, so just calling the action as it goes. So part 2 is essentially where I get to put my choreographer director hat on, analyze every single bit of the dance, from the choreography, the intricacy, the execution, the use of the floor, formations, everything. So, and this is where I get to kind of appreciate a lot of the things that are easily missed in the first part, because the first part you're just watching the action as it goes, but the second part we get to slow things down and analyze, and that's where I get to kind of appreciate the things that I loved, and also get to call out things that I know that they improved on upcoming rehearsals, which prepares them for a performance, which leads to part 3, which is where I get to react to performance video, performance on stage, music video, whatever it is that YouTube lets me upload. And this is, like I said, everything that I'm watching is the first time, so I don't know what the directors, choreographers, label, artists, everything. I don't know what their intention or vision is for these videos. So this is why part 3 is important, because I get to see the vision come to life. I get to see everything come together, because the dance is really just one aspect to everything. The most important part is seeing these artists perform the shit out of the song. So, which is why we got to do this. It just makes sense. It just brings everything into like full circle. So with that, that's a little bit about me, how the phases work, how the different segments work, and let's get on to the video. Starting position. Ooh, that nice little growth to grab the torso. Classic 5. This is what I'm talking about. Very strong, in your face type of choreography. See those angles? Angle. This is hard though. Clever. That's clever how they're using the center like that. Nice. I always love how they find clever moments to really highlight their artists. While the atmosphere dancers, backup dancers or artists are still. Damn, that came in hard. That's what I would, shit. That's the stuff I would normally do. Okay. Give a little bit of that sexiness there. Okay, a little bit of that back, that little bit of that back rock. It's like sexy b-boy rock stars for a second. That was clever going onto the knee. Get that fucking floor work. Nice. Again with the whole aisle effect. But every time I've seen it, it's such a different interpretation. Here we go. Shit, they come in hard, man. I almost feel like it's almost like crumping the way their energy is. It's very strong and in your face. Yay! What? That's clever. I love the moments where it's like super strong, but it's almost like, it's okay, I'm gentle too. I fucking love that shape right there, dude. That part feels very crumpish, like. And then they go to being sexy b-boys. Slightly close to center. That's not a big deal. Dang. You know what? I love that little bit of that ASMR of them breathing. First impression, it's one of the things I typically see a lot of. I think it just makes sense because it's so visually appealing and it's so high energy. It's one of those things I see. I guess boy groups tend have done. Is this very strong in your face choreography because it's so eye catching, and they're also trying to show like the different parts of, I guess, their personalities, especially for this one. It was like, we're strong and in your face, but we're also sexy doing these body rolls, but also we're also gentle and like we'll give you a hug too, but we're also hard as fuck, but we're gentle and sexy at the same time. So yeah, it's a this type of choreography I would definitely fuck with. That's the style I first did, which is very strong, in your face. That's what really got me hooked on dancing. It was just like, yeah, because it helped. Like, because growing up, I had a lot of anger. Dance was one of the ways that helped me release that energy, and being able to be like aggressive with my movement was just like, ooh, yeah, that did it. So I'm excited to analyze it and kind of like share my thoughts on what's happening. I'm gonna put my choreographer director's hat on. This. Oof. I love that moment right there of this growth happening right here. Like from there, that sudden movement, subtle like movement to a different shape because it leads your eye, and it also helps that they're wearing all black. So let's watch that. Watch this part. Bah. It's almost like as if vines are growing out of this little starting position. Ooh. My God, these fucking moves are so strong and fast and big, dude. Look how strong it is, man. Oh. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like I said it earlier, like very strong angular movements in your face, high energy. I love that little fucking like pull and pull. Did it just rotate? Nice. When it's smaller groups, it's harder to do very strong visual changes with the formations, which compared to like, you know, watching Chungha's video or 17's, it's like you can do you can create a human kaleidoscope at that point. With this, it's more subtle, so clever movements are a must. I think one of the people, I think groups that do that well, I think are Blackpink. So going here. Yeah, that was a nice little clever rotation between them. That moment they're going from very strong, and then letting your eye like relax for a second. At this point, I'm assuming the camera is going to be super close to them and kind of letting their performance face like lead that part of the performance before they're going back into the dance. Boom. Going back to the big movements. Oof. Oof. Oh, I just realized what he was hitting. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, with all that movement. And take it back. Da. Da-da-da. Ba. Da-da-da-da. Woo-hoo-hoo. Nice musicality on that. I love this part because it's so like clever in the use of like everyone's breathing and atmosphere and just interaction. Whew. Oh, I just realized that he was controlling them as well. So, boom. I'm gonna go by the Photoshop frame by frame, which is why you're gonna hear me click a lot. Click, pulling the feet, pulling the body, and pulling the head. Look at me. And then before switching it off. I love this. This is clever. I kind of want to do something like this for our own performances. Like, not gonna lie, I forgot it's like my neighbors have landscaping today. So if you guys hear something, that's probably my neighbors in the back. Anyways, so I kind of a lot of these K-pop videos are really inspired me to step up my own formation game because I'm not gonna lie, formations are my weak suit, even though I talk about it a lot. Like a balance, like almost like a balance right there, like, or a scale going from here. Like, I don't know. Should I eat a burger, or should I get pizza? I don't know. Clever use of kind of a scale effect, and with the addition of the other two, makes it more visually appealing that you see what he's doing. I love that. Oh my god. Just the explosion. Because everything is like very like quiet, and they're trying to like settle everything down like to a lull and quiet. Like, and then they explode. Bam! Ah. Yeah. And I love the contrast here. It's like they're going from like super hard in your face, but I'm also very kind of like, you know, I'm a nice guy kind of thing. Not really nice, but like here's a little bit of the sex appeal. This is where guaranteed the girls are screaming. Because I remember doing something like this when I was performing in an all-male group. Guaranteed. That's when the screams happen. Oh, that knee drop right there. Okay, there. This part, little like knee. Okay. Yeah, these reaction videos take time because sometimes these analysis videos go a while. Dang, so they just go from like that knee to a half split? Oh no, he's already in a half split. They have their own way of doing it. This guy's fucking on some other level on the back row. If you're hearing banging, that's my neighbor's landscaper. And then they get up into that. Man, that is a hard move to get up from. Let's go back to the body rolls. Boom, boom. Sexy b-boys. What do they do? Do they just do an arm coffee grinder kind of thing? Okay, so they whipped back. Okay, whipped back. Almost. Okay, got into his upper shoulder. Okay, and then onto their back, landing onto that. Okay, I see what they're doing. And then now they're doing a kind of like a backstroke with their elbows. Okay. Man, those types of transitions onto the floor are not easy. That is hard. That kind of transition going from like the knee into the back rock, or just going from a swipe into the back and then swimming. That is a hard transition. Floor work like that is shit, dude. Oh, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Again, seeing that little aisle action happening here. Let's see this little aisle action here, kind of like pushing him. Again, you see this happen in I've seen this happen in so many K-pop videos, like the little aisle action while the artist is walking to you. But every time it's different, and every time I'm like satisfied with how different the approaches are. So people can always use the same idea. It's always how you approach it. Wow, man, he really took up that space. Look how. Okay, they're taking it up here, taking it up there. And then they... Oh, no. I forgot that I kept my Wacom tablet doesn't do that. So it's like all the way up here, and then they take you back there. So that's what I mean, like when we talk about like using the floor or spacing. Yeah, using the floor, using it up, and then bringing it here. So this is where like small groups like this, I think it's a must to be able to use the floor this much. Yeah, it's like how much you're here or downstage or upstage. How much do you use? How little do you use? So they're definitely like, I haven't said much of it, but they're definitely doing that. This it's clever. I feel like these are like sexy b-boy Power Rangers. I love that. This is clever. Da-da and go. God, this shit's getting me so fucking amped, dude. It's going up the whole time. Oh my god, my heart's like, Cause I feel like that kind of, that oomph to it. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna pause you. This type of energy is very hard to make someone do. A lot of dancers tend to just do movement and they feel safe, but these guys, there's always a certain oomph that makes the performance or the dancing like next level, so to speak. These guys are all have it. Like a lot of the K-pop videos I've seen have it, majority of them, and these guys are an example of like, if there literally was above 100 100%. They're literally going 120,000% into their movements. So like as I've said in some previous videos, I'd much rather work with a dancer who's big and high energy and a little messy versus someone who just does the movement, is clean, but the energy is lacking, and that translates when you dance. It's not just enough to do the movement. How do you execute it? How do you bring yourself to it? Because there's this movement. So if I do a punch, and there's like a bah, kind of like extra movement to it. Hopefully that's making sense. Then back to the sex appeal. I would love if they made a shirt that said "Sexy B-Boy Power Rangers." God, see, that move is hard. They're going straight from their knees onto their back. That is painful. Just, I know it's just, now I've been giving them a lot of compliments, spacing a little bit here, but that's no big deal. This is just a one rehearsal video. I mean, obviously by the time they perform it, spacing is no issue. It's just the small, like, stupid minor details they probably called out, like when they watched this again. Spacing here. I feel like, just look at the feet. So I think he's doing a good job trying to do his part and trying to be, it looks like they're basing it off each other's feet right there. But we'll see, because most of the time not most of the time, that's one of the ways you kind of like remember spacing, like, oh, is my feet supposed to be behind you? Or, things like that. Oof, oof. Give us some of that ASMR breathing from your hard work. This part is that ending bit. Da do da 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 boom. Woof. That's a powerful ending. Ooh. That was great. I mean, choreography, nasty. It's really up there. And execution, like the choreography is meant to be big and dynamic, which is again perfect for what they're doing. It's the fun type of choreography you see on a lot of industry type of choreography. The execution, on the other hand, was fucking next level fucking execution. It was really high up there in terms of the energy. I felt like that's what you want. Like if you guys saw me getting excited through all that, that's what you want. I got excited watching them perform from the screen. I can only imagine how the fans are when they see them performing, on stage in real life. That's what I'm talking about. Like the energy and the execution has to be able to be transferred. You are giving your energy to the audience, which is why people love them. I can see why people love them. It's what they're giving to the audience, aside from just doing the movement. In terms of, there's not much else in terms of camera work or anything. So now I'm gonna pause this portion of it. I'm gonna start setting up for the performance reaction. Go. There you go. Damn. Yo, that jacket is sick. I love it. Screaming fans, I love hearing that. Ooh. Yeah. The fact that it's all like synchronized outfits and it's all black, they look super clean. Yes. Great camera placement there. Ooh. Nice. Was that just like on his face? Like, here's my forearm, homie. Oh, here you go. Yeah, that's what I wanted from the camera. A nice, a quick pull out into the explosive movement. Some of that sex appeal. Oh. Look at their faces, man. Like that, when they're really into it. Or Oh man, that's what I love about these K-pop artists, man. They are both pretty and masculine. They're pretty masculine. I mentioned in another video, many men in the States are afraid of that. Ooh, beautiful shot of the V formation. This song is fucking just amped as fuck energy, man. I might add it to my workout playlist, I'm not gonna lie. Woo. Oh, what? What? What the fuck? Where'd these other guys come from? Yo! They fucking got Grim Reapers to fucking dance on with them. Sexy B-boy Grim Reapers. They got an entire ass crew to do that. Alright, I'm gonna make the rest of Temper Tantrum do that.
We are K-pop Mnet.
Oh damn. Alright, so the I knew it. So the stream on YouTube got cut. Alright, so that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and share this with friends who you think might enjoy it. And make sure you hit the bell button so you guys are getting notifications of when these videos premiere or when I'm going live, because a lot of these videos I do live and I kind of react with you guys. It's fun. It's also really fun to banter with you guys, and it's a pretty fun. It's a pretty dope community that I wasn't expecting to kind of happen. So shouts out to everyone in the mod squad, shouts out to everyone to the anti-hype squad. And if you guys want early access to content or exclusive content that I can't share on YouTube, make sure you guys check out the Patreon. And if you guys want just free content, make sure to check out all the other content that I'm sharing here on Emeroy TV. There's a lot more reaction videos that I'm doing. There's dance tutorials if you guys are aspiring to get started in dancing. And there's really great podcasts of me interviewing some really dope people that I think would be beneficial for you guys, especially if you are aiming to be not just an aspiring dancer, but a working dancer. And aside from that, make sure you guys check out my social media company's YouTube channel, my dance company's YouTube channel, and all the